You guys want to know the truth? I'm going to tell you guys the truth right now. Now, this is something that's been on my mind for a while, so I want to talk about practice etiquette. Back in the days when I first moved to Orlando, Florida around 2001, I remember that, we would go to this place called Tuscany Bay, me and a couple of guys that used to break, and we would have a dojo basically for training, and after a while, more people started to come in, and their friends would tell other friends, and then basically the place got overpacked to the point where, sometimes they would get shut down by, the security of the neighborhood, or the police would come and just shut it all down too. So one thing I gotta tell you guys is that when you guys have a spot, they're very hard to come by. At least in where I live now, it's really hard to get a really good practice spot. So make sure that you take care of your practice spot and don't tell too many people about it. Only you and your very personal and close friends, because if you just kind of randomly keep making every practice spot a community practice, they're going to get shut down because there's going to be some idiot that's going to come and it's going to vandalize the place with stupid graffiti or break a window or be too loud, or something's going to happen and it's going to just shut it down. And you got to know, training in b-boying is essential if you want to keep progression going. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that when you find a spot, hold it dearly to yourselves, I remember I went to one spot, and that one, the first one that I went to when I first moved here, I was going there for 6 years, you know what I mean? Training all the time whenever I wanted, as long as I wanted, and there was never a problem because it was always me and a couple of people. Then after a while, the b-boys would start inviting other b-boys that just started, or just random people that didn't even break. And then the whole parking lot in front of the place would get packed with people just standing outside way late at night, at 10 or 11 at night, blasting music in their cars, just talking outside, because they didn't break, so they didn't give a shit. But that got the whole place shut down. And then we had to find another spot. And then once we found another spot, oh, and another thing about that place too that I forgot to mention, it got vandalized one time. One time I went in the racquetball courts, the whole thing was full of graffiti. You know what I mean? There was even one of the windows in the racquetball court was broken. And I'm like, why would people want to do this if they care about the place that they train? You know what I'm saying? So then we had to find another practice spot. And after the same thing, after a little while, people started inviting more people. I started seeing people I'd never even seen in my life before coming there, and obviously there's 2 racquetball courts, but both were starting to get packed with people. Sometimes I would even get there on my usual practice, and there would be a bunch of new kids that I'd never even seen, either that they lived there or next door or something. And then after a while, same thing happened. Someone broke a window, somebody did some vandalism in the bathroom, or something stupid, something childish, and it just got it shut down for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that if you are a guest and you are being invited to come train, have some respect for the place. You're not little kids anymore, and maybe if you guys are little kids, know better. You know what I'm saying? It's not your home. Don't destroy it. This is a place where you can come and train on your moves. If it gets shut down, then where else are you going to practice? On the concrete every day? That's not going to be very helpful. You're going to get hurt more than progress. You want to have a nice floor, a nice quiet place where you can concentrate, play your music, and not bother anybody, and be there as long as you want. All right, so let me hear some of you guys' stories about different practice spots that have been shut down for you in your neighborhood or wherever you live, or if you know of good places where people can train and it hasn't gotten shut down. So leave some comments below and let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.